Hey y'all, it's Betsy from Cuttin Corners Vinyl in Nederland, Texas. Today we have a fun tutorial that can work as a gift or as a decoration for your house for the upcoming holiday season. So first things first, I have my Steady Betty out, which you can purchase at steadybetty.com. I have my t-shirt alignment guide. I have my Easy Weeding wooden pick. I have a Teflon sheet, and then so those are all available on our website, not the Steady Betty, that's on steadybetty.com. I have my Cricut Easy Press. It is preheating to 330 degrees, so that way I can apply my vinyl. We are applying heat transfer to this table runner, which I bought at Target, and it is 14 inches by 72 inches, so, and it was $17.99. And I really liked this table runner, but I wanted something a little bit more decorative to use for the holiday season. It is a really pretty cranberry red with like almost a glitter thread running through it. And part of the reason why we are using the Cricut Easy Press instead of the heat press today for this, and I have had a lot of you ask what I think of it, is with the Steady Betty, I can lay this out on the table, not have to worry about it falling off, getting dirty, because my heat press is on a stand. So this works out a little bit better for when I'm doing this type of project. So first things first, we're gonna go ahead and weed our vinyl, which this is the Caesar Metallic Vegas Gold. And then this is just the Caesar Metallic, or not metallic, Glitter Gold. So we're gonna go ahead and weed our vinyl. And one thing I'm not sure if you know that you can do is on these pieces of vinyl that I'm pulling off like this, you can take and save these and use them, like you can take a hole punch and punch out shapes or whatever, so you're not wasting all these extra pieces of vinyl. And then you can use either save your clear and re-stick it to that to be able to heat press it on, or you can take, now it's heated to 330 degrees, but as you can see, or you can take and just cut out shapes or whatever, but you can still use this. This is not throwaway. So as you can see, I've got my letter G. I have two sides to be able to do for this, because you know my last name's Gocher. And this is a personal project because this is something I'm making at home, but the wreath for this is available on our website as an SVG to download. The vinyls, the t-shirt guide, the Teflon sheet, the pick, all those things are available on our website. So you can purchase them there. Let's go ahead and set that one to the side. And then, as I said, this is the Caesar Easy Weed in Metallic Vegas Gold. Now, I like to start that on a hard surface, because whenever you try to start that on the Steady Betty, it's a little too soft and you can poke right through it. But I like that this fabric that it is, like whenever you're doing like this silky type fabric like that, it doesn't slide all over the place. And whenever you're looking for things to decorate, I mean, you can go to the dollar store and buy a table runner or a tablecloth and not spend a whole lot. It just kind of depends on what you're wanting to spend. But even in the case of this one, which was $17.99, if you were giving it as a gift, you can personalize it and sell it and give it, and it's worth a whole lot more. Or you can take and offer to personalize them for people and make pretty good money off of that. But see, even the regular heat transfer, you can take and cut out shapes and stuff like that in it and be able to use it. So let's go ahead and weed our other side, because this is I wanted to do a tone on tone look. Sometimes I like to do that, where it is like the same shades of gold, just one's in glitter and one's in metallic. But it's all up to y'all on personal preference and what colors you want to use. Like if you want to get a cream cloth and do this design, then you could do that and put your vines on in gold or green, and then do the letter and the berries in red, or however you want to do it. I have a little bit of a runny nose today. I don't feel bad. The weather's just keeps changing around here, so it makes it a little bit hard. And the font that I'm using on this is just Times New Roman. So what I'm going to do now is take my t-shirt guide and I'm laying it on here centered. With it being 14 inches and this being a 16-inch guide, if I line these both up on the 1-inch mark, then that gives me center. And I'm going to take and fold that in half. And I'm going to lay that right on top. There we go. Move that down just a little bit so it's all the way onto the guide. Now I'm going to take my Teflon sheet and cover, and then take my easy press and start it while we heat press this on. And I made this design about 8 inches wide, so it didn't go edge to edge, but it still filled up a good portion of the table runner. But again, that's all on personal preference. So that's good for the first layer. We'll go ahead and remove the sticky layer. Now we're going to take our letter G and lay it right on there. And then we will take and cover. Now, whenever you're heat pressing red, you can take and it changes color. I mean, it always does. And once it cools down, it goes back to normal. I know a lot of people, I've seen a lot of people post on like the Cricut websites and the silhouette groups and stuff like that on Facebook, worried that it wasn't going to go back to color. It does. So there we go. So there, now you can see the first side is done. It looks great. Now we're going to just take and flip this over. Set my hook to the side. So see, I'm just laying this out flat, nice and smooth. Gonna take my t-shirt guide, lay it up here again, centered on here. Fold the edge of my wreath in half. Lay it onto the table runner. Cover it with our Teflon sheet. Put the easy press on top. Now I definitely do recommend this easy press. The stuff that I've used and done with this and washed, it lasts. It looks really good, and I mean, for the price of it, you can't really beat it. I think it's a pretty nifty little invention for those just wanting to do this for like home use. Now, if you're doing a ton of craft projects or you're wanting to take and do stuff like that, I mean, yes, a heat press would probably work out better for you, but depending on how you're wanting to use it, I mean, this works well, and it's very, very easy to I accidentally turned it off. See, it's easy to work. But it's very easy to run. It's very easy to use. And plus it's small enough that you can store without it getting in the way and getting messed up. So as I said, I've thoroughly enjoyed using the Easy Press. Okay, and I have it set to 30 seconds, but I only do it for about 15 because that's all it needs. But I would double check your stuff and, you know, wash a few things to make sure that the items are lasting. So now, as you can see, There's one side, and there's another. It looks gorgeous. It works beautifully as your table runner. It will work throughout the entire holiday season. You can take and wash it, throw it in the dryer as well. This is machine washable. It is 97% cotton, 3% other fibers on the front, and the back is 100% cotton. Wash on cold, and you can line dry and warm iron if you want. But as you can see, it irons just fine. Use it all the holiday season, and you've got yours, or you can give it as a gift, and it works as a great, beautiful piece to have and keep for many, many years. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments down below. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you don't, give it a thumbs down, so that way I know what type of content to create for you. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and if you hit the little bell icon next to it, that gives you notifications, or for the most part, when I upload a new video. So that gives you first-hand knowledge. We upload on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And we're going to be, and once it gets closer to Christmas, I'm probably going to upload even more than that to knock out a whole lot of Christmas tutorials, because there's always different types of gifts and things like that that you can make. Remember that if you want to be entered into the December scrap box drawing, I will have the video in the description box down below. Click on that and enter your name. Have your family and friends enter your name on that link. Check us out on Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram. We're on all those social medias. I think that's it for now, and thanks, and y'all have a great day.